there is actually support in paneling tools for history. And that will help you create a parametric variation, if you will, within paneling tools. So I'll just copy that, drag it again. And suppose I had my point. Let me just define a point as my attraction point. I'm putting it up here. That's my attraction point. And I wanted that to be distributed variably, but I want to be able to play afterwards by dragging that point and see how the variation changes. In this case, and you can press on record history before running the command. So we'll go ahead and run the command again, and that it will remember the input parameters, including attraction points. So I'm running the command again. Select the point grid, and then all the options are what have been set previously. It remembers it. That's my attraction point. I'm selecting it, and my pattern, and the origin point, and again I'm going to just use the same kind of options. And you see the distribution is very similar to what we've just done. The difference is actually if I move that point, I'm going to start seeing my pattern follow, the variation start following my point. I drag it to the middle of the thing, and the middle part, the middle circle becomes the biggest, and the ones towards the end become smaller. That's a parametric way of modeling. It's good for the conceptual stage of design when you're still playing and experimenting with different options and ideas. Towards the end, we will generate a more rigorous parametric implementation using Grasshopper, and that will allow you change all the parameters from the beginning. For example, the density of the grid, the size of it, the modules themselves. It will give you much more power at hand to do more, define more parameters. But this method using history is useful when you're just wanting to work within Rhino, and it works very well with a smaller set of grid points. Once the density becomes big, then you will always have that maybe time lapse, or it becomes a little bit sluggish to kind of update every minute whenever you make a change. So just to keep that in mind. So that really covers a whole range of how to create panels with 2D grids to start with.